Hello dear friends, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Libra, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being shown in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters also in the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Libra, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Libra, please. And everything that is for their higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Libra, please. Best messages for Libra. Page of Cups. Page of Cups can speak to us about a younger energy. It also is being known as the dreamer because it speaks to us about what we used to dream, but not specifically the dream that you used to have when you were younger, but to go back to the feeling, to the knowledge, to the trust in yourself that whatever you dreamt of, it was possible. And I always give this example, like a child that dreams to become an astronaut. It doesn't think about how much and how many domains it needs to know in order to become that, or if he lives or she lives in a country that has such a project. He dreams that he's among the stars and he's able to see himself there. It's that trust, that belief in your inner knowing that it's possible. As long as you can see it, visualize it, you can bring it into a manifestation. And this is where you need to come back in that inner knowing that everything is possible. It speaks to us about creativity. It speaks to us about going deeper into that creative mode of letting yourself be creative, because that will allow you connect to higher realms and be much more inventive, creative, that will lead you towards maybe new options, new ideas that you couldn't think before, so that you can see your dreams coming to fruition. it can also speak about, because it's a younger energy, it can speak also about somebody that is immature emotionally speaking. Let's see, but with this golden fish here, it's like wishing for something to come true with that inner knowledge that it's possible. The magic exists, and I simply believe in it, so it will come true. And it's not about wishful thinking. So for Libra, please, best messages for Libra, please. Okay, so the World, Three of Cups, Five of Wands, the Magician, the Tower, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can lead the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man speaks to us about enlightenment, speaks to us about being able, having that moment where we can change our perspective. And then change of perspective is being needed. We may feel, translate this into being stuck, being blocked. I cannot move from here. I'm being held back, but it's actually the needed time that is being given to us in order for us to be able to change the perspective. He puts himself into this uncomfortable position and waits until the sun comes and illuminates him, enlightens him, in order for him to be able to see what he couldn't see, to understand what he couldn't understand, so that he can change his perspective. The moment that he does that, he can move back into a normal position and go on its way. But it may feel like I'm stuck. The moment that we are in this kind of situation, we need to know that we have to look at things from another perspective. Why? What do I not see? What do I not understand, in order for me to be able to unstuck myself, if you want. The Tower. Signs, sorry. Queen of Wands can be any sign of fire. Sorry, signs of fire being Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Lovers is the sign of Gemini. The Tower is here, so something is coming to an end, something is crumbling down. This is destiny intervening, because destiny knows that you deserve much more better than this, and it allows only with one hit to bring everything down, because the tower is missing the solid foundation. So we may look at the tower as being drama and bringing into our life only negative aspects, or we should look at it as it is meant to be seen as the opportunity of starting and rebuilding, starting with that solid foundation. The way that the things are at this moment cannot go further. It almost always takes us by surprise, but it announces itself. We know things are not going well, or as they used to, or as they should, but we all have our justifications why we didn't revise something or redid something, or we were sick and tired of being the only one who's doing that. We all have that, but it announces itself, and after one announcement, two announcements, it comes and it strikes, and it always gives us the opportunity of starting again from scratch to build that solid foundation. With the world here, again, something comes to an end, but it comes to an end because it already served its purpose. Everything that was needed to be integrated from this experience was integrated, and we are ready to move forward. We are ready to close whatever it came to an end, whatever served its purpose, whatever doesn't do us any good, helps us, in order for us to be able to open ourselves towards new beginnings, new chapters. The character is being very guided so that, and is happy because she knows that this tremendous turmoil comes to an end. Why? Because you are deserving much more better than this. The world can also speak to us about traveling. It can speak to us about the way that we are being seen from others, or most importantly, how we are showing up into the world. Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a very combative energy. It's stress, it's a lot of turmoil, a lot of always being prepared for everything. But in this deck of cards, it's like coming together in order to create a barrier, if you want, against everything that is against you. You won't permit anymore this kind of things that have no solid foundation. Why? Because you understand your inner worth. The Queen of Wands is somebody that knows who she is, and she doesn't accept anything less than she knows she deserves. And because of that, she's like a magnet. She attracts everything towards her that can help her, that can bring her the solid solutions, perfect solutions, situations, circumstances for herself. She's like a little magician that draws everything towards her that can bring her towards her goals, towards her dreams. And in this deck of cards, it's like the crown chakra is being lit up. It's like a little sun. This is why we need the change of perspective. The hangman waits for the sun so that he understands, he sees himself, he knows his worth and everything. In order to be able to give birth, it's like a Hawaiian deity, that a volcano that, yes, it can be explosive, but it gives birth to something very nurturing, very fertile. You put an end to something that already served its purpose because you realize your inner worth and you are ready to take charge, to take action against everything, or doesn't matter, the circumstance doesn't correspond to your new discovered self-worth. And this is because you choose yourself. The lovers can speak to it, always speaks to us about a choice. We may choose somebody or we may choose ourselves in order to bring in balance our feminine energy with our masculine energy in order to become whole again, to bring bits and pieces of our soul back to us from previous experiences so that we can become whole again. And being whole, being in perfect balance, will allow us to attract towards ourselves balanced situation, balanced relationships with balanced people. The Three of Cups can be a third party situation, and this is what comes down and this is what you won't allow anymore. Or it can be a celebration with loved ones, having reason to celebrate, and one of the reasons to celebrate, and that is it can be celebrated by your loved ones, is the choices that you are making, mainly to choose yourself, to choose to bring back balance into your life, to set that solid foundation within yourself so that you can start and rebuild from that ground up. And the Magician, the little magician and the magician. The magician knows how to bring everything into manifestation. He already has all the elements and he has knowledge. He has the cup, feelings, emotions. He puts his soul into everything that he's doing. He has the pentacle. He has something tangible, palpable with what he can start that manifestation. He has the sword, the ability of communicating, the intellect, the knowledge, the ability of putting everything together, that strategic mind. And he has the wand, inspiration, determination, force, life force, and he has that knowledge. Yes, the magician can sometimes act from an ego point of view, but here it's simply you discovering yourself. Even if you are an air sign, this energy of the fire is now being activated within yourself so that you can start and act. Because you being an air sign, you already analyzed everything, and it's now the moment to take action so that you can manifest what you desire, what you know, that the dreamer, dream big, because you are in a very powerful manifestation period into your life. So focus only on the outcome that you want to see into your life. Don't think about lack or some, because the magician can bring everything into manifestation, and thoughts are energy. Towards what you are focusing your thoughts, you are energizing with your own energy to come into fruition. So think only to the positive, to the outcome, what you want to bring, so that you can bring your dreams into manifestation. And dream big, because with this powerful energy that is being now activated within yourself, it's like three major arcana, one of the other. Everything crumbles down, that it doesn't serve you anymore. It can be that this crumbling down is within yourself. A way that you looked at things crumbles down, or a belief system crumbles down, in order to be replaced by something that has your own choices at the foundation, has your inner worth at the foundation, so that you can bring it into manifestation in a balanced way, in a healthy way, because you learned from it and you are ready to put an end to everything that doesn't serve you anymore and start something else that is much more in accordance to your dreams, your hopes. But to land here, it's needed, it's advised to change our perspective. So, dear Libra, let's see. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups can be any sign of water, but the Knight of Cups is a messenger. Is maybe somebody that opens your heart, or your heart is now being wide open in order for you to understand who you really are. It can be that you are opening up towards somebody, but it's for sure somebody that is listen to his emotions, listen to his heart, follow his guidance, follows his heart. In order to achieve your dreams, to come into fruition, you need to follow your heart, to follow your guidance. What's with the Tower, please? Tell me more about the Tower. Why is the Tower here, please? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles can speak to us about family, can speak to us about abundance, prosperity, security, having everything that you are in need of in order to be able to build that safe space, secure, safe space for yourself, for your loved ones, in order to everybody to have everything that they are in need of to grow in a healthy way. Everything that doesn't stand for this is crumbling down, to give you the opportunity to start and rebuilding, so that you can build this safe heaven, if you want, for yourself, for your loved ones. It can speak to us about family. It can speak to us about important life lessons that are being now learned and integrated, exactly as the world does. An important chapter, we learned everything that we needed to learn from that experience, and we are ready to move towards something else. I like to think that in our life we not only gather material things around us, but also wisdom, because you learned so much. You are able to put that knowledge, that wisdom into fruition, so that you can build for yourself, for your loved ones, this secure space, secure place, where everything is happening in harmony. Everything that doesn't lead to that is crumbling down. Why? Because you deserve better. You deserve something like this. Three of Cups. What's with the three? Okay, with the World. Why is the World here, please? For sure, an ending is here. And it can be a little bit noisy with the Tower, but it's only so that you can move towards your dreams. Bring those dreams into fruition. The Tower in reverse. So, the Tower came, but you, yes, the Tower came, but somebody opposed to this. And because it has had an opposition, the world came. So for sure, even if you are opposing the tower or not, the end is here. For this, whatever, it doesn't serve you anymore, it doesn't do you any good. So my advice is go with it, because as much as you are opposing, you are making it harder for yourself to overcome this. It can be that the other party of whatever comes to an end, it's opposing towards. And I have to think of myself, I have to think about my loved ones, I have to think about what environment I'm putting my loved ones into or not, and I'm putting an end to it. But it can be that you knew that you deserve better, and maybe they also knew. You see, the foundation is missing, and this is why it comes down. Even if somebody opposes to it, it served its purpose. You are ready to move towards something else. This is destiny intervening. You cannot oppose to it. So it's much better to accept it and go with it, with the flow, because you'll go through it much more quicker and much more easier than when you are opposing to it. Hermit, go deep within, find your answers. They are already within yourself. You just have to listen to your guidance, to bring light into the darkness, to bring forgiveness, to forgive yourself that you let things go so far. Only by listening to your guidance, only by going deep within, to find yourself, to find your guidance, to find your inner light, you will be able to rise from this. It is a very intense process of rediscovery, your inner worth. I know what I'm worthy of, and I won't accept anything less in my life. Sign of Virgo, the sign that looks at everything into depth. Three of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here, please? Tell me more about the Three of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups can be any sign of water, signs of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It can be that somebody from this sign was involved in this third-party situation. It can be that somebody was very attracted, very open-heartedly, but it also can speak to us, because the King of Cups speaks about maturity, emotional maturity. Through this experience that is not easy at all, we are at that point of becoming emotionally mature, even if it's not easy. And you understand that you need to bring everything into balance, to choose yourself, to choose your heart, to listen to your heart. And this can be that reason of celebrating, of choosing yourself, choosing to bring back balance into your emotional aspect of your life. With the Page of Cups that I told you, it can be a little bit immature or naive if you want. Through this experience, we grow up, emotionally speaking. What's with the Lovers, please? Tell me more about the Lovers. Why are the Lovers here, please? Yes, it can be that somebody chose somebody else and because of it the Tower came. And it can be, but it also is that, okay, I know I deserve much more better than this, and because of it I won't allow anything less than anymore into my life. I build that wall of protection for myself, but please don't close your heart, even if it's hard. The Lovers. Tell me more about the Lovers. The King of Cups, the King of Cups is that character that knows how to take only the lesson even from the circumstances that are not so pleasant, and take only the lesson and let everything else go, and doesn't let uncomfortable situations to determine to build his present or future. He knows how to listen to his emotions and take power from that. He knows that it's the real catalyst of inner power through that inner connection to his guidance. The Lovers, please. Judgment, resurrection. Choosing yourself will allow you to resurrect yourself, because with that you are ready not to start only a new chapter. You're putting here an end in order to start something new. You are ready for a new life, and this new life to be exactly as you know you are deserving of. By choosing yourself, you are opening yourself towards a new life that is according to your plans, that is exactly as the Tower tells you. You deserve much more better than this, even in your love life if you want. But you are ready to start a new life. It's your rebirth. It's the moment, the moment that you are choosing yourself is the moment of your rebirth, so that you can start a new life that is in accordance with your divine plan. It's like you heard Archangel Gabriel, you heard his horn, and you are answering it because you are ready. And at the bottom of the deck, Temperance. Everything happens in divine timing, exactly as it should, so that you can bring inner balance back. Five of Wands. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here, please? The Empress. So many major arcanas. The Empress can be sign of Taurus, but the Empress is the divine feminine. She knows who she is. From the minor arcana, the Queen of Wands knows who is, and from major arcana, the Empress. She knows that she is the Empress. She knows that she already has everything that she is in need of. She knows how to bring everything into manifestation. It's abundance, it's prosperity, it's fertility. You know that you are deserving of much more. She is very grounded. She is grounded, but she's in a constant connection with higher realm. She lets herself be guided by the higher realm. She lets that energy flow through her into the earth, so that when the earth is responding, because it's a dialogue, the earth is responding to her with abundance, fertility, prosperity. So by taking action, by understanding who you really are, you will be able to bring into manifestation everything that you know you are deserving of. And it's like building energy field that won't allow anything that you know is beneath this inner knowing of who you are. Keeping apart everything that wants to come against your ability of bringing things into manifestation, against your prosperity, your abundance. You'll be much more creative. You'll find much more quicker, more solution that you used to, because fertility can be physical, but it can be also speaking about creativity, being much more creative. As I told you here, tune in a deeper way towards your creativity, because it will serve you with bringing towards you ideas and solutions that you were not able to see them before. Queen of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Just until here we have seven major arcanas. So it's a lot of guidance, and the energy is changing. Things are starting to change, and with these three, this is very powerful, quick moving energy. Queen of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here, please? A truth comes out, and you get clarity with this truth, where you need to go in order to bring victory, to be led towards victory. And the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a new beginning. It can mean a lot of things, but it speaks to us about new beginnings. It speaks to us about a new job, a new association, a new partnership, a new love, moving in with somebody new, a new home, engagement, marriage. It can mean all these things, but what they all have in common is, first of all, it's now being built, and it starts with that solid foundation. Exactly what was missing from the Tower. You understand, you rediscover your inner worth. This truth that comes out leads you towards that discovery, but it also shows you with what you need to start in order to rebuild on solid ground, so that it doesn't crumble down anymore. And it's exactly as I told you, everything comes, whatever crumbles down is what doesn't has a solid ground, because you need to build it, and this solid ground starts with yourself. The moment that you understand that, and the moment that, and you will, in that moment you will be able to bring everything into materialization, into fruition very quickly. having people around you that are supporting you, helping you, with whom you can build something solid, will lead you also towards truthful relationship partnerships. What's with the Magician, please? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles speaks to us about the need of bringing balance back, financially, but also emotionally speaking. The Two of Pentacles speaks to us about only you know how you took from a place and gave to the other in order to maintain a balance. And you did that very gracefully. It also can speak to us about somebody that juggled with finances, juggled with emotions, and with emotions that they really juggled with that, in order to focus your attention where they wanted, so that something that was going behind to go through unobserved. It can be that this character that juggled a lot brought everything into fruition from the ego side, because they were immature emotionally speaking. But coming back to you, focusing on bringing balance back, also with your capacity of bringing into manifestation. It's again, it's like just be careful what you are thinking of. Focus on what you want to bring into manifestation. Balance, enforced balance, then something that you have always to balance out in order to maintain a balance. So in the sense of focus on the positive, let everything go and focus only on the balance. Bring it in, enforcing it. It's like this structure that you are starting and rebuilding. Enforce that structure in order to not being again in situation that had a very subtle balance. Page of Cups. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here, please? Okay, so this is about this character that juggled, that was created, that third-party situation, and because of it, everything fell down. But it fell down because you deserve much more, better than this. You discover yourself with that. You will be led towards truthful relationships, truthful new beginnings. And the Five of Swords is speaking about a situation in which you invested a lot, but the investment that you put, time, energy, resources, feelings, was not reciprocated. The others were with the back towards you. It's like they didn't appreciate what you had to bring to the situation, to offer. And it took a little bit more because you tried to make everything that was possible so that the whole thing works. But whatever you did, it didn't work because they were not interested in what you had to bring to the table. But something that you did was in their benefit. And now with this truth, with this new clarity that you get, you understand that, okay, if I'm not being appreciated for what I can bring to the table, I move along from it, and I will go towards situation, relationship, circumstances that appreciate me, appreciate my input. You are leaving this situation, you are putting an end to it because you know, you understand that you know that you deserve much more better than this, and you choose yourself, and with that you start something new. It is not easy. It needed a change of perspective, only for me, only for you to simply rediscover yourself, your inner strength, your inner ability of finding out that you are much more than you thought capable of, and start something new so that you can make this happen for yourself, to create this space for yourself, for your loved ones. It also can speak to us, because I took it again, about inheritance. It can speak about ways splitting and you having everything that you are in need of in order to create that. Abundance, prosperity, family, fertility. I know what my worth is. I know, and I'm going towards it. Let's see. What's your best advice? What's your best guidance? Best advice, best guidance at the end of the reading for Libra, please. Best advice, best guidance at the end of the reading for Libra, please. Mother Mary, emotional healing, and Butterfly Maiden, beautiful change. So bring everything back into balance, bring all those bits and pieces of your soul in order for you to become whole again. Emotional healing, because beautiful change is on its way, because you rediscover yourself and you'll start and attract towards yourself truthful partnerships, truthful relationships. This is why the Tower came twice, because you deserve better. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.